Hey guys, what's up? I'm Mia Voss. I'm here in the 2016 Kia Optima. This is a turbo. This thing is amazeballs. So this is part of the Mia on the Go, Mia in the Kia series. Really excited. I got to drive this thing for an entire week, which was fantastic. So let me tell you about a lot of the bells and whistles that's included in this model. I think they put everything but the kitchen sink on this bad boy, and it's been fun to drive. So let's start off with the fact that I got 27 miles per gallon, considering this is a luxury sedan for sure. It is a all-wheel drive, which is fantastic in the snow. As you can see here in Denver, it's starting to melt, but we got a crap ton of snow in the last week while I was driving it. It did really, really well in the snow. Again, for a sedan, I think, you know, I'm used to driving in SUVs and having them perform well, but I was digging it. Okay, what else am I liking about this thing? So it definitely, it's a 4-cylinder, but it's a turbo. So I'm not sure how they combine like the gas mileage with the turbo, but it rocks my socks off. It does have these little paddle thingies. I have to tell you, I did not try those out. They kind of freaked me out a little bit. But that is something you can use if you're comfortable with using the paddles. You can shift up and down. I grew up in the Midwest, so I learned how to drive stick shift, and that's how we controlled instead of hitting the brake. So if you know how to do that, it's pretty nifty, faux show. Some of the other things that I like that are standard on a lot of models, but I dig it, it is on the GPS. It usually does show your miles per hour. Now on other models, it'll show it up here too. It doesn't on this one. So maybe I just didn't figure out how to use that correctly. Let's see what else that I'm liking. I really like these controls. Now I've driven a couple other cars where I felt like stuff was really far away and I couldn't get to it. I have long arms, but I still sometimes have a hard time with that. But I was digging the fact that I can tune, because I'm kind of a tunes freak. So I got my Sirius going on, and I like the fact that I can flip between channels, although I can do that, of course, on here, but I don't always put my pre-tuned in there. These are Uptown problems, I know. Also very easy to use, I thought, was the different modes, and you can change it here, and then it shows you up top, so it'll tell you all your different modes. Dual seats. Let me tell you what else I love from my bottom. I love the heated seats. Oh goodness, can you hear that? But you know what's also cool, by the way? When you're using the phone, they will automatically turn down the fans and so forth on the heating and cooling system so you can hear. Kind of groovy. I like that. Let me talk to you about my bottom again. Let's go back to that. Heated seats. These are called the Nappa upholstery. I guess this is an extra thing, and it's in a PPA, not a Nappa like the wine. But this, you know, it's pretty cool. I like it. It does look like my grandma's quilted bag, but hey, what are you going to do? I think it's pretty nifty. Some people like it. But yes, heated and cooled seats for your bottom comfort. And then they also have the heated steering wheel, which again, because it was freezing here in Denver, let me tell you something. I was loving it. Now let me tell you something else that was fantastic. This Panorama sunroof. I had this also in the Kia Sorento when I drove cross country, and it really just makes your trip pretty fantastic. So I'm loving that. And then of course it is tempered glass, or the UV glass, so you don't burn your face off at the top of your head. Also liked the back seat. Look at those cute little windows. So I think if you're sitting in the back like my luggage is, that's kind of fun to have too. You got that little tiny view, and then it's actually great for driving too if you can see if anybody is coming up on you. Now speaking of which, this is also a great system. Make sure to activate this, that you get the little, like if somebody's, if you're out of the lane, but if you're trying to merge into another lane, it'll let you know if somebody's up in your blind spot. Also was digging the cruise control. So it's got that auto cruise control so that if somebody pulls in front of you, it automatically slows it down. I don't know about you, but when somebody breaks my stride when I'm on cruise control, it makes me aggravated. So I like that about this too. So I did not have to activate any of the safety features, thank God. But one thing I read that they have here is the driver's knee airbag. I don't know if you've, here's me and my knees. Hey, thanks to Athleta, by the way. I love my pants and my vest. But if you are driving and you get into an accident, if you've ever been a fender bender and you smack your knees, so they've got a knee airbag. So thank you, tiny Jesus. I didn't have to use that, but I think it's a great feature. So overall, this is the Kia Optima. It's the turbo. It's a 4-cylinder. It's all-wheel drive. Got 27 miles a gallon. I was digging it. I felt fancy. This does have the black interior. I would suggest for any place that's sunny, like Colorado, don't get black interior because you'd probably just burn up. However, black is forgiving if you have a pen left in your back pocket. So again, Kia Optima, loving it, great gas mileage, tons of giddy up for a 4-cylinder, which I thought was fabulous. All-wheel drive, did great in the snow. I'm digging this little car. I'm Mia Voss. Bye guys.